Anna, and I'm a singer.
Hi, my name is Peyton, and I'm a dancer.
And today, what are we doing today?
Oh, I get it. We are back with a very exciting solo reaction to one of our faves, and we'll be reacting to Key, SHINee's Key.
Yes, so today we are reacting to Key from SHINee, his solo release called Bad Love in all caps. But obviously, if you've watched this channel before, you know that in this household we are huge fans of SHINee, so we couldn't not do this one. So, that being said, let us go! Excuse me?
I love him so much.
Oh.
Wow, is that SHINee's all-rounder, Key? But like, actually.
Oh! Oh, it was, yeah, like the window.
It's kind of like a horror film.
Oh.
The fashion in this is gonna be
On point.
Oh, yeah.
A talk show. This song has gone through so many genres already, or like nuanced styles.
Oh. He has the best gaze. Like.
Oh, what the? Yeah.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, the pre-chorus throws me off because it's so like gentle instrumentally.
Oh.
And then the ship is crashing. Oh, did you
His
hear
moves
that?
are so clean, huh?
Yeah. You started hearing that earlier.
He is captivating. Wow. Oh, but like I started to say earlier, his moves are so clean. Like,
wait, that looks kind of like. Oh.
Kudos to the background dancers, that's really hard.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Was it all his imagination? Okay, because this is Key, and he is Key, he is SHINee. We're gonna do this conversation style. Anna, would you like to start?
Where to begin? I actually wanted to answer your question that you had at the end of the video, which was like, was it all a dream? Oh, I hadn't thought of it as a dream. I had thought of it because like in the music video, since he's watching something on the TV, and then in the music video you see that he's like in the dressing room and like he's holding a script at one point.
Oh,
and like it's like different movie sets, like he's at a space station, and like in one of the dance scenes you see on the screen behind them is like this far away shot of like Jupiter, one of the planets. I don't know the planets. I am so sorry. But like one of the planets and stuff. Well, I know the names of the planets, just not what they all look. Anyways,
It's okay. It's okay.
so I was actually thinking like, oh, he's watching like behind the scenes of like this movie that was being filmed, because it's also like, you know how actors go on to talk shows to promote their movie and stuff, and they have the talk show set too.
That makes more sense. But it wasn't real. Like,
Yeah.
it was a movie. Okay. I guess while we're on that theme, though, am I writing a research paper?
Yes, because of who we are as people.
While we're talking about the concept, though, I do just want to, like, round of applause to him, because I know that he had a huge hand in, like, the concept, the outfits, like, everything. He, like, was basically directing and saying, like, this is what I want and this is my vision. And, like, you can tell it has Key written all over it. And that it's, like I said, the fashion, very, like, on point, very high fashion, very diva, but also just the amount of detail in it feels very Key. Like, he has really paid attention to everything. So, paid off so well.
Oh, also to explain one more thing that we said during the reaction, or that I said when I was like, oh, it looks kind of like, or like that shot just looked kind of like, I was thinking of a Taemin song. Is it Move where they do that? Because he was like bent down really far and the dancers are behind him and it sort of like swings around. Is that Move?
I think it's Move, but I think they also do something similar in Idea. It's just a Taemin thing.
So basically referencing SHINee members plagiarizing each other once again. I thought it was cute.
Yeah, very on brand. With that nice segue into the dance, though, I guess I can say a couple things. I mean, I kind of said at the beginning, and I hope it didn't come off sarcastically, because I really meant it when I was like, wow, is that SHINee's all-rounder? But, like, I meant it, because Key, he's like the jack of all trades, because he's lead vocal, lead rapper, lead dancer, and you can tell, especially in his dancing, I love watching Key dance, because it's so clean. And what I mean by that is he uses just the perfect amount of energy for every move that he does. But nothing is like cheated. Like, he never does anything halfway. He finishes every movement. He finishes every line. Like, if he extends an arm, there's energy through the whole arm. His fingers aren't like dangling at the end. It's just so satisfying. Again, like, it's the attention to detail that like you see in the concept is also in like his dancing, because it's just who he is as a person. But I really liked all of the changes in dance style. As you said, like, the song sort of like fluidly moved through like different sort of like genres, and you could see for each section of the song his dancing also changed, but it very fluidly switched. Like, there was never like, I have to stop and then go. It'd be literally like mid-move, you'd go into the next section, so the transition pulled through in the dancing, so it felt very cohesive. Amazing.
Yeah, so like kind of talking about what you said about what I said, I wanted to talk about the genre changes. Obviously there are distinct sections, but it's not like complete genre shift in the way like aespa Next Level, Girls' Generation, I Got a Boy is. It's like they're slightly different, nuanced versions of like this similar, I feel like I said 80s a lot, but like 80s sort of sound, but it's like slightly different from the 80s that's been trending. It's like you hear all the pad usage and synth usage, which also goes with like the concept, because like in this movie that they're filming, he's in outer space, so like the sounds of synths. Also, pad percussion is just less aggressive since it's like softer and more muted, like dampened. It's less aggressive. It's interesting because like his singing, the level of like aggression, I guess, in his singing doesn't really change, even in like the most sentimental section that I talked about, the pre-chorus, because like this song is talking about bad love, so like the lyrics are like that, so it's very interesting contrast.
That is interesting, though. The last thing I wanted to say, I'm glad you brought that up, I was really hoping you would, was that the aggression you hear in his singing, he attacks his dancing too, like the whole time, even in the like sentimental section. But it's captivating, because it's just like he's got so much power and charisma that he's like throwing at you literally through his gaze, through his movement. He's awesome.
I think that's it though. He's great.
He's great. He's awesome.
We love Key, Kim Gi-bum, one of the many Kim Gi-bums. But he's special and unique, so.
Yes, because he's SHINee's Key. Alright, Anna, take us out.
So it is my turn to TLDR. So TLDR for this reaction video is Key is back with a new solo release, and it was wonderful. Like, the attention to detail in literally every single aspect of this was so key. Like, we expected nothing less.
It was so
but it was even higher than our expectations could have ever come up with.
Yeah.
Of him.
So, if you also love Key and are just blown away by everything that he is as a person, as a performer, and want to talk about it more, come find us on our socials, which are linked in the cards, because we also love Key and are always ready to talk about him, talk about SHINee, talk about K-pop. And if you enjoyed this reaction video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and bye!
Bye!